Hey, what's up? Welcome to DGenEd. That's degenerative education, meaning none of this is financial advice. Just me having fun looking at charts like the chart behind me, which is of AMC Entertainment, ticker symbol AMC. And so I am recording this on the evening of Friday, March 22nd, having closed the week at a price of $4.08, being down on the day almost 3%, and over the course of the week here, looking at the weekly candles, being down just over 8%. So a fairly discouraging week, but that's something that we're used to, so nothing new here. So closing at the price of $4.08 for the week. Unfortunately, that is below this orange line here at $4.12, which was the lowest low that we've hit really over the past almost 2 months. The last time we hit a price lower than that was over the course of the week ending on February 9th, did open below and then close above. So the last time we closed a week at or below these levels was at the beginning of February 2nd, closing on that Friday at a price of $4.01, so only being 7 cents above that. So pretty discouraging there. But, there are some things that do stand out to me that could be hopeful in the coming weeks to month. I do think we could be hitting some nice levels. And so in getting into that, I am just going to switch over to the daily time frame. And so as you can see, we did get Friday's close below that orange line. And so what I am hoping is that this is a fake out, that on Monday we do close back above $4.12. I actually think that would be a really, really good thing for the stock, but it is quite possible that we do continue down Monday and into next week. And so, I do think it is good to prepare for that, the potential continuation to the downside. And so the next level that really stands out to me is going to be this red line at $3.67, which was the lowest close that AMC has seen. And that close was hit on February 5th. So hopefully we don't go that low. Hopefully we do bounce. Hopefully we do reclaim 412 and start to make our way up to this previous high that we hit on February 28th, that being at a price of $5.10, marked here by the yellow line. And that does also coincide with a number of other lines over here, and that would be about a month from now, around the end of April. So I am wondering if maybe we bounce off of 412, hopefully start moving up next week, and over the course of the next month, I am wondering if we could start to test and hopefully reclaim $5.10. I think that would be really good, but it is also quite possible that we do continue lower. And with that being said, these videos that I make every week, I don't necessarily make them to go over the technical analysis. I do think that is important, and I do think it can shed some light on what the stock price might be doing. But I make these videos because I know there's a community of us that holds this stock, that buys dips, and is invested in the company. And so I make these videos for you guys. I don't make these videos for the people who laugh at me in the comments. I make them because, we have invested in AMC and we believe in the company. We like the stock. And so that's what I'm doing here. And so hopefully these do shed some light on where the price might be going. It is quite possible that this is some consolidation that we see before another move up. Following this one here, potentially this is kind of an extended bull flag, and we may, over the course of the next month, be testing $5.10. So that is what I am hoping for. But to take a step back, I did want to go over this downtrending channel that I drew earlier in the year, at the beginning of the year. Price has resided in that for the most part, but during last week's video, I did mention it would be nice to extend the channel up, so we include more of this price action. And so rather than just doing a parallel channel, I did this shaded channel that represents one standard deviation of the price action, going back to when we had the 1 for 10 reverse split on August 24th. So that is how far back this channel goes. And from that, we can see that price has spent a good amount of time in the upper half of the channel, just over here, breaking above it a little bit when we formed this gap to the downside. Filling that gap would be going to a price right around $10 a share. But we have actually, for the most part, spent a lot of our time this year in the bottom half of that channel. But currently, price is trading in the upper half of it, so I do find that to be encouraging. But it is quite possible that we could return to the red portion of that channel, and that would be getting down to a price of, right around $3 a share, perhaps breaking lower than that. So that is something to be keeping an eye out for, potentially concerning. But what I am hoping is that if we do break below $4.12, that $3.67, if not $4 a share, I hope that one of those levels does act as support, as well as this downtrending parallel channel level that we see here that does seem to coincide with 367 on the day of March 28th. So if we do go lower, hopefully those two levels can act as support before we start to make our way higher, like to reclaiming $5.10, which does coincide with the top of that parallel channel, as well as this purple downtrend, which is based on these two pivot points here. And so, I do think we might be seeing some resistance around $5.10 if we do make our way back up there. But I am hoping that we can break through, and if we can break through, we do have a confluence of levels below us at that point that could be acting as support. So, I do think there is a lot there if we can get above $5.10. But for the time being, it's just cheap shares around $4 a share. I had put out a video, I believe, a month, 2 months ago with a Keanu meme talking about price going down to $4.20 and then going a lot higher. This is another great dip buying opportunity, potentially, although, good to prepare for further downside. If that happens, that would be an even better dip buying opportunity. So, I just wanted to share that on this Friday evening, getting us ready for the weekend. I hope you're excited to see Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. I can't wait to see it in the theaters. I love Ghostbusters, brings back a lot of childhood memories for me, and I'm really excited for the new expanded cast and also some of the vets coming back to bust some ghosts. And I hope you're excited about that in the future of AMC. I am too. And those are just my thoughts. If you found them helpful, make sure you like the video, share your thoughts in the comments down below, and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. Thanks a lot for watching.